fifth grade play, The 13 Colonies. We hope you enjoy.
Washington. George and I are here to tell you a marvelous story on how our country began. It's a story full of excitement and drama. Dreams of gold, the clash of nations. Best of all, we get to play the starring roles. Oh, George, I never get tired of this. The bright lights of photographers, it just makes you want to salute something.
I, Leif Erikson, claim this land for me and all the Vikings.
Excuse me, but we're starting a show here.
I know, I visited America nearly 1,000 years ago. I want credit for being part of the 13 colonies. I was here first.
No, you weren't.
I wasn't.
Not at all. Native Americans were here hundreds of years before you arrived. Isn't that right, George?
Oh, sorry. Come on, man. Back to Minnesota.
Let's move to the eastern seaboard and have a look and see what's going on with the local tribes.
I see some Iroquois coming our way, and George, they don't look happy.
We've lived on this land for hundreds of years. There's no place that we haven't been. But something is new, the neighborhood's changed. The Europeans are moving in. They unload their ship, they pack in their bags. They're putting our lives in a spin. They give us the corn, they give us the pumps. The Europeans are moving in. The young man has been sold to us. I think we'll say it was a steal. But have you all seen what's in our new place? We got us a heck of a deal. They're taking our hands and taking our land. They're putting our weight in. You can never tell, but it doesn't go well. The Europeans are moving in. The Spanish are searching to stop us from home. We don't think that they're gonna stop. The French in the north want the timber at first. The New World's a great place to shop. They lived on this land for hundreds of years. There's no place that we haven't been. But something is new, the neighborhood's changed. The Europeans are moving in. The Europeans are moving in and in and in and in.
Let's move south to Florida to get a closer look at some of those new European explorers.
I see a Seminole coming our way. Isn't it exciting?
Programs, get your programs. Charts of hidden treasures, guides to the Everglades here, maps to houses of the stars. Programs, get your program.
Hey you, wait. I'm famous Spanish explorer, Ponce de Leon.
Welcome. Want to buy a map to a city paved with diamonds and rubies?
Do you think I'm some dumb tourist? Get real. Though I was fronting. You don't happen to have any maps to the Fountain of Youth, do you?
Those are very hard to come by. Let me look. One left.
You do? I'll take it.
That'll be a poundful.
Oh, don't just stand there, take a moment. At last, this has been a very difficult journey. Some people want adventure, while others look for gold. But me, I want some water to make me young once more. I drink from every fountain, though I don't have a thirst. And every stream and river, I think I'm gonna burst. Smell something from a swamp, I'll try it. Here's to our new liquid diet. Are my wrinkles disappearing? Has my gray beard turned black? Tell me, boys, I must know the truth. Am I younger? Am I taller? Has my gravy turned black? Tell me, found the fountain of youth. I drink from every fountain, though I don't have a thirst. And every stream and river, I think I'm gonna burst. Is that something from a song? I'll try it. Here's to our new liquid diet. Are my wrinkles disappearing? Has my gray beard turning black? Tell me, boys, I must know the truth. Am I younger? Am I taller? Has my ghost walk gone away? Have we found the fountain of youth? Fountain of youth. Fountain of youth.
Good evening again. My husband George got a splinter from his wooden dentures and he's having his gums massaged. Isn't that remarkable? Now, where are we? Oh yes, the 1600s brought bridge to America. You know what that means, Jamestown, John Smith, Pocahontas. You know the story, you've seen the movies. Life was tough for the first pioneers as they pushed on the frontiers. Let's get up close and personal with a young boy and girl. Welcome, pioneer boy and girl. Tell me, what's your life like?
Out of the bed, the house still asleep. Got potatoes to feed the sheep. Got my shoes and I at the door. Bringing in what's upon once more.
Sunrise to sunset. Gotta work all day, hey, hey. Sunrise to sunset. Not much time for play.
Lots to do, there's no time for school. Picking berries and spinning wool. Feed the hens and learn how to sew. Weed the gardens or veggies grow.
Sunrise to sunset. Gotta work all day, hey, hey. Sunrise to sunset. Not much time for play.
Gone all day as I tender her. I just talk to the trees and help my mom to make all the bread. Evening comes and the grounds are red.
Sunrise to sunset. Gotta work all day, hey, hey. Sunrise to sunset. Not much time for play. Sunrise to sunset. Sunrise to sunset. Sunrise to sunset. Gotta work all day, hey, hey. Sunrise to sunset. Not much time for play.
Welcome to Name That Colony, the quiz show that tests your knowledge of colonial trivia. Time for our theme song from the Name That Colony singers.
The colonies of Hampshire, York, and Jersey are quite new. We're all aware that Delaware is something special too. Maryland's the very land I never leave behind. Connecticut is cool and Georgia's always on my mind. Jamestown
here we go. The 13th colony was established in 1732. Which one was it? No, I'm sorry, Idaho was not one of the 13 colonies. The name of the 13th colony established in 1732 is Georgia. I'm sure you do, but you have only 2 questions left, so try to concentrate. The first colony to decree religious toleration was Idaho. No, Betsy, Idaho was not one of the original colonies. Are you sure you understand the premise of our game? Name that colony. Think of some place near the East Coast.
Can't go wrong with a good Idaho potato.
Thank you, Betsy. The correct answer to our question is Maryland. Okay, time for our last question. I really like to see you get this one, okay? Okay, here we go. Ready, Betsy? Name the colony founded as a refuge for Quakers led by William Penn in Philadelphia, charted in between New York and Maryland. And Betsy, it's not Idaho. Got the answer?
Idaho.
No! Forget it! Stop the music! Stop the music!
The colonies of Hampshire, York, and Jersey are quite new. We're all aware that Delaware is something special too. Maryland, the Maryland I never leave behind. Connecticut is full and Georgia's always on my mind. Jamestown, Virginia is where it all began. The Carolinas, so warm you gotta tan. Rhode Island now is my land, it's so tiny and so cute. Pennsylvania's perfect, Massachusetts is a beaut. These 13 colonies are all we need for pioneers. I got one, need another one for several hundred years.
Thank you. It's great to be back. You know, Martha, I always say that Daily City audiences are the best in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Your smile looks wonderful, George. It's crazy what they can do with mahogany these days.
I thought I'd introduce you to one of our most famous men of the 18th century. Benjamin Franklin is perhaps... Who are you?
We're the history police.
The History Police, I don't believe I'm familiar with your organization.
That's right, ma'am. History police. We're here to see that you don't mess around with history.
We enforce the facts of history. We just clocked the two of you going pretty fast there a minute ago. Pretty fast. 150 years of American history in 5 minutes. Way over the speed limit.
You flew right past the development of the 13 colonies. 1 minute, we're on the frontier. The next, we got all 13 firmly established. But we only have 25 minutes to get through the...
And now you're sort of introducing Benjamin Franklin. Have you no respect for the flow of history?
I'm sorry, but
we like you. We're going to let you go with a warning this time.
This time, but you'd better slow down. Explain your audience what's going on. We won't go so easy on you next time.
We are very lucky, George. I had no idea.
oh, here he comes now. Ben Franklin. Can you stop for a minute? Sure, Ben, but I was wondering if... Ben, can you just stop for a minute to talk?
I've got my work, I've got success. I've got my little printing press. I've got portraits, almanac to publish too. My maxim's slow, they worded right. I've got my string, I've got my pen. I'm sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do. Little strokes for great oaks. Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. I'm a walking book of famous quotes. I hope everybody here is taking notes. My Franklin stove is really hot. I hope my fire department's not. As postmaster, I got to see the mail gets through. What's lightning like? What could it be? I know someday I'll find the key. I'm sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do.
God helps them that help themselves. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Vessels large may enter more, but little book should keep your short. Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. You can't think I have time to stop and chat. When I need coming up with things like that, so off I go to something new. We wish kids have so much to do. I'm sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do. I'm sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do.
I'll tell you why we British are fighting the French in this French and Indian War. It's over religion.
No, I'm telling you, it's simply over the control of the fur trade.
You're both wrong. We want land. The French want land. Something's gotta give.
It's religion.
Trading rights.
It's a fight for power.
Wait, maybe we're all right, but I know why we're really fighting.
Why?
It's because we're British and they're so, how do you say it? French.
Yeah, that's it.
There's hardly anything on our fine beaches. They see drinks like Gooseberry and quiches. They step in our kitchens and think they are the bosses. They smear all our meat with all kinds of rich sauces. The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. There's just one thing we can do. We must fight and say adieu. You can't make your shadow. The French have got to go. They don't understand what we're trying to say. These aren't your sons spoiled, they drink a souffle. We tell them it's casual, they still wear ties. We give them some chips, and they ask for French fries. Oh, the French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. There is just one thing we can do. We must fight and say adieu. You can't beg your shampoo. The French have got to go. The French have got to go.
Things are getting exciting now. We're in Boston in 1773. The history police again.
You're a troublemaker, aren't you, Mr. Washington?
Having a little fun with the French and Indian War, were we?
Well, history is not about fun, Mr. Washington. No, sir.
No, sirree. Where's the facts, the dates, the family trees?
You've got to explain things. Tell your audience that after the French were defeated in the war, the British and the colonies were left to struggle for control of the land.
Here we are, in the middle of the colonists' fight for freedom from British rule. You can't just start in the middle.
Where's your narrative sense? The beginning, then the middle, then the end.
And now, in 1777, you've got a little-known Revolutionary War. Heroine Sybil Ludington talking to the great American poet Longfellow.
Well, here we are again in Boston in 1773. The colonists were not happy with the British rule.
Coke, get your Coke right here. Pepsi, Pepsi, ice cold, get your Coke right here.
I'll take one of those.
Say, are you Samuel Adams?
Yes, I am. There's my cousin John Adams and his wife Abigail. She's holding a little John Quincy Adams.
So you're the Adams family.
Yes, we are.
So where's Uncle Fester?
Excuse me?
Since did the Emperor trust with the colonists like yourself start drinking soda and stop drinking tea?
Since Napoleon went back in England put a tax on all imported tea, we're going to show those British that they can't get away with it. Bang on the drums, blow on the trumpets, get out the cups, bring out some crumpets. Where is the tea? We should be drinking 300 chests, see them all sinking.
One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. Doobie-doo, 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 doobie-doo.
Tyranny's here with this taxation when we don't have representation. Pick up a bell, it's time to ring it. Pick up some tea, it's time to clean it.
One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. Doobie-doo, 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 doobie-doo.
Look, George, it's Henry Wadsworth Longfellow talking to Sybil Luddington.
This is a special moment, Martha. Longfellow's trying to write an epic poem about Sybil.
Okay, that's it. Cuff him.
What did I do now? What did you do? Why you skip the whole beginning of Revolutionary War?
Here we are, in the middle of the colonists fight for freedom from British rule. You can't just start in the middle.
Where's your narrative sense? The beginning, the middle, and the end.
And now, in 1777, you've got a little-known Revolutionary War. Heroine Sybil Luddington talking to the great American poet Longfellow.
And he wasn't even born 30 years later. Book him, Daniel.
But it's dramatic license.
We're revoking that license, mister.
But Longfellow's right there talking to Sybil Luddington.
Listen, my children, and you shall learn a ton of the midnight ride of Sybil Luddington. I don't know, Sybil. It doesn't sound good.
But I just do my organization thing. I did everything. Paul Revere did.
I know, but your name just doesn't flow. Besides, Paul Revere went on swimming right first.
But that was in Massachusetts. Earl torn the militia in New York. Think about how much more dangerous that could be.
Okay, how about listen, my children, and you shall know the one of the midnight ride of Sybil Luddington. No, that's even worse.
But shouldn't people know about me too?
Of course, but your name doesn't rhyme with anything. Think of Revere. There's so many possibilities. Year, clear, career, hemisphere.
But I was just a girl. Isn't that something?
Volunteer wedding year.
Oh, I'll never be famous. "40 long miles on a horse in the dark isn't
16 years old and I ride through the night. Warn the militia, get ready to fight. The British are coming, I yell at each door. Civil, they tell me we've heard it before.
Civil, Ludington, civil, we cheer. Civil, Ludington, glad you came here. Too bad your name doesn't rhyme like Revere. You'll miss the folk songs and textbooks we hear. Too bad your name doesn't rhyme like Revere. You'll miss the folk songs and textbooks we hear.
Civil was just one of thousands of colonial heroes. I like to think I, George Washington, first president, father of the country, had some small part in it all, but the colonists were ready to fight for freedom.
It's a revolutionary war. It's independence we're fighting for. We got tired of mad King George's reign. We got common sense from Thomas Paine. It's a revolutionary war. It's Washington Camp Valley Forge. It's a boat across the Delaware. It's a Nathan Hale, no fight there. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why we want to throw out the crown. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson wrote it all down. It's a revolutionary war. Benedict Arnold falsely swore. We got Betsy Ross and Lafayette. And a French blockade we won't forget. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why we want to throw up the crown. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson wrote it all down. It's a revolutionary war. It's independence we're fighting for. We got tired of mad King George's reign. We got common sense from Thomas Paine.
Well, it's all over, and the colonists have sent the British packing. My first act was to arrest these two history police for being a public nuisance.
I only regret that I won life to lose for my country.
The president isn't going to execute us.
He isn't?
No.
I knew that.
With a solid constitution, this new country will get up to a flying start. Let's end our review with the 13 colonies with a chat with James Madison, the man behind the Constitution.
You know, I thought the Constitution was perfect, but this Bill of Rights added just the right touch. So George, Martha, let's do it.
Do what?